off-season training. How do you feel right now with your conditioning?
I feel good. Feel healthy. It's the off season, so everybody's getting their body rights and recovering from the season. But I feel good though.
We've seen in social media you working out in Houston and doing some things. Did you approach this off season any differently in terms of your training in light of maybe some of the injuries that you've had previously?
No, didn't really approach it any different. I could say this mentality is just a little different. I said in a little interview, they snuck an interview with me. It's taking a little personal. Just the type of year I had last year, and I wasn't nowhere near as satisfied of how I played or my availability too. So all that stuff, it means a lot to me. So and just being the top guy in the running back room, just gotta hold a standard and just keep going with that standard. So and that's being healthy and be able to produce.
When you say take it personal, can you give us examples of how you do that? Is it just all
Yeah, it's just
head?
all mental. Like I said, I didn't like the way the season went personally for me, so that's just about it.
What do you make of the injuries,
when you
Miles?
say-
What do you make of the injuries that you've had? I know it probably weighs on you a little bit. What do you walk away from thinking about those?
Well, I mean, like I said, it's all mental. You can't really control what happens. A broken hand, ankle issues. You can't control that stuff. It's all part of the game. So, just doing my best to keep my body as healthy as possible. Not really take any different approaches or anything, but as soon as I got back right with my hand, I just started training and just getting back to the same stuff.
When you say you didn't like things personally last year, are you strictly talking about the health, or was it anything else as well?
Just my playing overall. There's some stuff I can improve on, and with the injuries, just simple as that.
So what is that? If you look at the numbers, it was your highest yards per carry of your career. So what specifically do you think you didn't do as well as you wanted?
Just all around playing. I didn't catch the ball as well as I should have. I make wrong reads sometimes. I watch a lot of film too, so I'm just trying to be a better player all over. And just be more consistent, as I can say. That's all I really want to do is be consistent with my health and playing.
You're also going into your final year of your contract as well too. Has there been any movement along with that? And also, is that part of the reason why you're also taking it personal too?
No, sir. The contract doesn't really. I mean, it's there, but I don't go into the season think about that. Let that take care of itself. Let my playing let that take care of itself, and whatever happens. I'm just focused on the season.
Miles, Howie mentioned when we asked a similar type of question of him about how guys like Dallas Goedert, Avonte Maddox, Jordan Mailata, year 3 to 4 made sort of a leap and kind of changed things. Do you feel like that's a possibility for you in terms of just comfort level with being here, being a pro? Is that something you look forward to having happen?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to being called a vet. I know you get vet days sometimes, but that's the only thing really. I'm not really worried about the contract. Not as much as you guys think I should. I'm not really worried about that. Just trying to keep it focused on the season and what we got around the team and the guys that we added. We got a great team, and we're just trying to put all the pieces together. Start making a foundation, and meetings are going well, and workouts are going well too. So just like I said, just trying to focus on season and less on contract and any of that extra stuff.
In the second half of last season, we saw the offense have a lot of success on the ground, but when it came to the playoffs, the Buccaneers seemed to really kind of focus on stopping the run. With the acquisition of A.J. Brown, Zach Pascal, some of the other things that they've done and bringing back a bunch of guys, do you sense that will hopefully free things up for you guys when you get in a situation where defenses will try and focus their attentions on stopping the run?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we got a lot of talent on this offense. It's just like I said, just taking our time putting it all together. But adding a guy like A.J. Brown is just going to make our offense 10 times better in the passing game. With Devontae and Dallas, then adding Zach too. I love the squad that we have. I know Jalen's he's happy. He walks in with a smile on his face every day. He tells me he thinks this is going to be easy. You know, he's having fun with it. That's just enjoying everything and all the new guys that we got around the team. So, and everybody's getting along together. The chemistry's getting better and better each and every day with the guys that we already had and the new guys coming in. But I definitely think with the receiving core that we have is going to make the running game even more better, in my opinion.
Have there been any discussions with the team about an extension?
Like I said, I'm focused on the season. I'm not going to bring up any contract extensions.
You said that Jalen is saying that this is going to be easy because there's so many pieces. Have you noticed after his first year as a full-time starter, have you noticed that he's a little more calm or maybe has a mature approach heading into year 2 as a full-time starter?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But think about Jalen, he's always like even Steven. So it's like you can't really tell, but he handles himself very well, and I love how he leads the team, and you know he's always talking and trying to do stuff or give ideas to see what certain stuff we could do to make us better. You know, he's always hitting receivers up. I know he throws with receivers at different times whenever people don't even know. You know, he does a lot of work behind closed doors, and that's what I love about him. And like at the end of the day, he's a great leader, and I think the right guy for the city and his team.